Hello everyone. Welcome to day 16, the Tumblr video 30-day challenge stuff. Yeah. So I'm just really tired. The snot is continuing. I am all full of mucus. Awesome. Anyway, moving on. Let's say this is day 16, and it's your favourite movie. Now, while I did 5 songs for your favourite songs on day, what was that, 13, to do a video about one movie, I've done that in a previous blog of M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable. So I thought instead I would do movies, plural. And to that effect, I have 5 that I'm going to talk just very briefly, because otherwise this vlog will just go on forever. So my 5 are, first of all, we have Stranger Than Fiction, directed by Mark Foster. So Stranger Than Fiction, Will Ferrell, playing a tax collector who has a series of completely unique events that change his life. The setup used is beautiful. The GUI, the graphic interface that floats and flickers within the screen, is beautifully done, and the story is just heartwarming. It's a completely different role for him to play, which I think made some people stand up and pay attention. It made others go, what the hell? This isn't a Will Ferrell film. But personally, I love it. Definitely worth a look. It's got whimsy. It's got whimsy, which is missing from a lot of films. Number 2 is Darren Aronofsky's The Fountain. Hugh Jackman, Rachel Weisz, a love story that literally transcends time. Beautiful performances from both of them. It's set in the contemporary world, set in the modern world, and it's also set in ancient Spain. I say ancient Spain. It's set in like medieval Spain, and it's also set in the far-flung future, and how these 3 time periods come together. It's got an amazing score by Clint Mansell and Mogwai, the Scottish instrumental band. Yeah, amazing film. It makes me cry. It's like this and Wall-E make me cry. Yeah. Of course, the one I spoke about earlier, Unbreakable by M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah, true. A lot of people say he became a one-trick pony. All of his films have a twist, so it's not a twist if you know it's coming. But yeah, deconstructing the superhero genre, putting it in a contemporary context. Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson working perfectly opposite each other. The effects are downplayed. It's got such a beautiful tone. The music is by James Newton Howard. Has a real sense of foreboding, and it's got those great superhero tones on the horn section. Beautiful from start to finish. Just one of those films that I love. I think the only bit I don't love is the only thing I don't like about any M. Night film is his cameo. Although none of those will be as bad as in Lady in the Water, where he gave himself quite a pivotal role in the story. It was just... So that's number 3. Number 4... I'll save that one for last. Number 4 is The Hunchback of LA, a film that not many people would have heard of. A mid-80s retelling of the story of the Hunchback of Notre Dame, about a hunchback who lives on a college campus in LA, and rescues a girl. But obviously, because it's the 80s, it was everybody's a psychologist, so he's taken in by a psychologist and helps him to rebuild his life. And I mean, it's a comedy though, and it was the comedy that informed all of my comedy from then. It's a film I draw back from now. I mean, this is going on 20 plus years now, and I still find this as hilarious as I did when I first watched it. I had it on VHS, broke the tape, That's how often I watch. Just watch it, rewind, watch it, rewind. Amazing film. Definitely, definitely, definitely watch it if you get a chance. It will surprise you in ways that you will be surprised by. Because that was redundant. Hey. And number 5 is Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. Amazing. I watch it once a week since I've had it, and that was back in 2008 that this came out. I've watched it once a week ever since. I know entire reams of dialogue. If you ever get me started, I either do impressions of Heath Ledger as the Joker, or the guy who played the Chechen, or occasionally I'll just take the piss out of Christian Bale's dodgy voice. Either way, his grounding of a superhero franchise in the real world, it feels real. Everything about it feels real. Everything about it feels like it could really happen. And he then takes it and just turns it up, turns everything up just a little bit. His editing, his directing, his DOP Wally Pfister, the music done by Hans Zimmer. It's one of the best scores I've ever heard. It's one of those scores that I can listen to outside of the film and not even think like, oh yeah, this is this bit of the film. The music is so beautiful, I don't even think of that. And that would be Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard again. Amazing actors all the way through. Not a bad actor. I mean, even the replacement of Maggie Gyllenhaal, Maggie Gyllenhaal coming in to replace Katie Holmes was, if anything, better, because Katie Holmes is kind of a bobblehead, and her acting skill is limited. It's just a shame that, I don't know, people seem to have a problem with the way Maggie Gyllenhaal looks. It's like she has these classic beauty looks, but everybody wants kind of, you know, contemporary. And you know what? Not everybody is Jessica Alba. And besides, if Jessica Alba could act like Maggie Gyllenhaal, yeah. So those are my 5 films. I'm not going to rant any more about them, but what I am going to do is I'm going to leave all the trailers. I'm going to leave links to the trailers in the doobly-doo. That'd be cool. I'm losing my voice. Right. This will probably be up sometime my time in the evening. And yeah. Day 17 tomorrow. It's a Friday, so it doesn't really matter what day of the week it is, I suppose. I'm free. I'm going to be doing the video anyway. And yeah. So, tomorrow, day 17. Awesome. Thank you for not watching. Bye bye. Go. Leave. Go away. Just go. Go.